What is going on, party people? Welcome back to Shine 2018, coming to you live from the Seaport World Trade Center in beautiful Boston, Massachusetts. I am Master Hand Gaming's Koopa, and I am here with my buddy, Rock, Paper, Smashville's G-Pick. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm having a wonderful time. I've missed Boston so much over the past year from the previous Shine, and it's just as amazing as I remember it. Just everything to eat here is delicious. There's just breweries all over the place, and of course the players, the venue, it's all fantastic.
If you like beer, Smash, and lobster, well, if you're in the right place, we got some top 24 doubles action coming up for you guys, and it's been a pretty interesting bracket so far, to my knowledge.
We got some really scary doubles teams, and I think the big part of it is when you look through Smashboard players, like we have a ton of strong just doubles players in general. I think the two scariest teams that are in the bracket right now, which is saying something, we still have Mistake and Tweak, of course, in winners, and Anti and MK Leo. Those are definitely going to be the two to watch out for. But, I mean, we also still have Salem. We have right now up on the stage, we believe, Mars and Koolaid going up against MuteAce and Salem.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure it's been a constant theme throughout the stream, but there's no Cloud at this event.
Yes.
This is one of the few majors that has been running no Cloud in teams, so we're going to see a little bit of a different dynamic. Some teams are leaning more towards the Bayonetta in teams. I know MK Leo plays a fair amount of Bayo in teams, as well as Tweak and Mistake, also playing double Bayo in teams. But we're going to see something interesting coming up, like you said, Mars and Koolaid going up against MuteAce and Salem. Salem, obviously, no surprise, probably going to play Bayonetta. MuteAce could switch between Bayo and Peach. I'm assuming we're going to see Peach first, because I think Peach, personally, is a really good doubles character.
Yeah. She
kind of fits the role of a really, really strong teams character. And on the other side, you have New England's shining heroes and Mars and Koolaid, rocking Ashik and Zero Suit Samus. It's going to be interesting, because Zero Suit Samus, in my opinion, isn't that strong of a teams character as she is in singles. Her kit kind of screws up a little bit when you add, double the amount of characters on the screen. But they've been able to make it work, man. I was watching Mars and Koolaid convert off some gnarly conversions earlier, so I'm really excited to see how it's all going to pan out.
It's really tricky because Zero Suit, she has strong options in a singles context, but they're time-consuming options.
Right.
So, in doubles, then, the teammate just runs over and hits you out of the ladder, or, you have that long tether animation that leaves you wide open as well. So, I remember seeing a lot of Nairo as well. When he was in doubles, he would very, very rarely go his Zero Suit Samus for much of the same reason.
Yep, but looks like we're going to be getting started here.
I hear the sound effects of gameplay, and oh no, this is definitely just a button check.
Oh, yep, we got this fantastic song in Dark Pit's theme playing for the viewing audience.
Yeah, this is the reason I always loved going to the Omega version of this, just having that nice Spanish guitar going as you play at it.
Oh, this song is so good. This also gives me a chance to do my monthly show for Kid Icarus Uprising. That game is fantastic. I stand that game harder than most other things that I enjoy in my life. Please play that game. It's fantastic.
That game is actually the closest to distilling a season of anime, but into a game form, because there are 26 episodes in it, right? You have the first arc, which is completely. Oh, actually, I shouldn't spoil it. We're trying to sell this game. It's actually a lot of fun though. I think they have foreshadowing in the Codex conversations on this stage.
Yep.
Where they mentioned Dark Pit now, what he's up to after the games are done. So I don't know. Maybe after Ultimate, that's the next thing to look for. Kid Icarus Ultimate.
Oh, I would go to church every Sunday to make getting another Kid Icarus Uprising game, man.
I mean, you might have to. Just go to the Church of Palatena,
right?
Yeah,
exactly.
I guess Hades, if you want to make sure that there's something for them to fight. But
yeah, exactly. So it looks like we're just kind of getting away right here. I just love Mars watching him play on the goofy stages, because he's so good at playing I watch his streams a lot of the times. He's doing a lot of item combos with characters. He just knows all these super gnarly things with a lot of characters that he plays. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I dug him doing the flip jump kicks around the moving platforms and stuff. He was trying to edge cancel all over the place.
And as the stream stands, we are in winner's quarters right now. So it is a best of 3 set to see who gets in the winner's side of top 8. So
yeah, a lot at stake here for everybody. I mean, I think a lot of the community has been looking at these Sunny doubles events quite positively. Here's a chance to show all the creativity that we had that was snuffed out by this character.
Oh,
and, to just sort of prove our team. Why are there spikes under there?
I actually did not know that.
Yo, I like that Koolaid had the same idea. He was like, yo, that looks fun.
Yo, can I have some of that? I'll have what she's having.
going right for it. Now the question is Red Team going to follow suit? I think this is. Are they going to go for the higher spikes? I guess. Oh, there we go.
That's funny. I have no idea that's what happened. Yeah, the shame there's no Palutena on stream right now. The code, the Palutena's guidances are probably one of my favorite parts, casual aspects of this game.
Oh yeah.
Because they have so much personality put in them. we can get those and Kodak conversations,
I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I want to see? I want to see, like, if Snake does his Codex here, like, Otacon starts talking to Palutena, and, like, weird crossover stuff like that. Because they had that in Brawl where, like, I think if Falco is on the screen when Snake does his Codex on Shadow Moses, Slippy talks to Snake.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
As we wait to see who will outlast between Mars and
I think Mars is just letting it happen at this point because it's already been that was a 3-minute hammer on Palutena's Temple, but we didn't notice because it was Dark Pit's name, so it was like all nice to listen to.
That song's fantastic.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dark Pit. I wish you weren't so
the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, electroshock though. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Electroshock
just give him like
therapy.
the Pandora clause or something, man. Give me something to feel good about. But anyway, I'm gonna feel good about this double set coming up. We're finally gonna get into it. Mars and Koolaid going up against MVG and Liquid Salem and EMB MuteAce.
Yeah, all the way on Smash. We see, wow, Mars actually going in boldly with that grab and having the coverage by Koolaid to carry on after that punish. Nice
Yeah,
stuff.
that dash grab is like really hard to react to from Zero Suit Samus, and it's just kind of the the tail of the tail, man. If Mars gets those grabs, it's gonna lead to even more crazy and damaging follows from the blue team. But if he doesn't, then Koolaid's gonna have to play a lot more on the defensive side. And right now, blue team off to a really strong start right now. Salem and MuteAce having a hard time getting their footing down, but finally able to get something going, but still immediately pushed back into disadvantage by everyone. And there we go, the up smash from Sheik gets the job done. And
weird SD by Salem. I guess must have run out of air resources, but like you said, that just puts blue team in an even better situation. And that all just snowballed off of that first neutral interaction. Just in doubles, if your punish game is on point like that, you could run away with the entire game from there. So it's going to be really up to Salem and MuteAce to find a way to cheat a couple stocks out early. Otherwise, they're going to be overwhelmed, even if they keep up the pace in the neutral.
Yeah, and both these characters, both Bayo and Peach, are really good at just being able to close those tight deficits. Like Salem almost getting the conversion right there, but really good SDI coming out from Mars.
Yeah, I think he SDI'd up to avoid the back air.
There you go, the up smash from Peach will get the job done. That move, deceptively strong. Peach has so much power behind those hits, man. And that neutral layer from Bayonetta will even things up stock-wise right here for the red team. So after that kind of a snowbally start there, but it stopped the bleeding, get themselves back in a comfortable position. But MuteAce hurting a little bit right here.
Yeah, MuteAce still bleeding over there with the 109, but that also just means that much more ammunition for that, especially that Peach Crown as well is going to do a ton of damage once these guys can get around 50% near the side of Smashville.
You ever been hit by 24 carats of pain, G-Pick?
Well, luckily blue team won't be because they take care of that right out of the bat.
Have you ever been kicked by heels, G-Pick?
I don't discuss that on stream.
Yeah, but again, good conversion there. From the blue team. And Mars just going right back to work on the Smashville platform. Being very loose with his movement right here. Again, Sheik just makes such a great partner here for Zero Suit Samus, able to just follow up with the straight hit so nicely. The back throw to the up smash once again will get the stock off of Salem right there. So red team down to their last stocks here, and Koolaid and Mars looking relatively healthy right now. Not any serious danger.
And one thing I like about the way Mars is playing too is when he hits a member of the red team far away, he doesn't try to do an air dodge read with like up air, up B. He just immediately helps Koolaid with the 2v1. And that helps stockpile their lead more and more because they keep winning more neutral interactions from there. And here they are, 4 stocks to 1. Salem at the bottom of the screen, no hope of making it back up.
Yeah, that nair to back air conversion for Mars was really, really smooth. And Koolaid and Mars looking very, very strong that first game as you see Salem just kind of cutting his losses. Like, all right, let's just move this to the next game.
I can see why they're New England's finest at this point. Considering how well they were already working together. And I think that's a huge part of it. Is like not only are they from the same region, so they know each other's styles so well, but they're in their home turf, right? This is every possible boost they could get. Yeah,
New England's like houses a lot of really good doubles teams. Like I think back to CEO where Pug West and Light ended up taking doubles of that event. So they're definitely looking to make some noise here. And Salem with the character switch to Marth. So this is very, very interesting here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can recall seeing him go Marth in doubles at all recently. So I'm curious to see what he has backing. But it looks like his Bayonetta wasn't able to get the job done with really any ceiling carries. The red team was really on point with their SDI. Not red team, blue team was on point with their SDI. So at this point, he's going to have a lot faster punishes at his back with the tippers. And that might be just what they need.
Yeah, I feel like Salem's probably going for more of the tertiary role in this situation, most likely, because, like we've been saying, Peach really, really strong, has a lot of combo and damage potential behind her in team. So Salem probably just trying to assist MuteAce in the best way he can in that situation. But so far, it's looking like a lot of the same for the red team right now. Both Salem and MuteAce having a hard time getting out of disadvantage, and MuteAce going to lose that stock there. So.
Yeah, being caught right there on that platform. Blue team, again, doing such a good job once they have that stage of holding onto it.
Okay, Koolaid trying to bait an air dodge out of MuteAce, but MuteAce just drifting away and air dodging, not giving up the easy punish there for Koolaid.
That's such a scary situation, too, because Koolaid is Sheik and he's watching the ledge itself, and then you have Mars' Zero Suit at the roll distance, covering whatever you might do if you try to sneak past him.
Yeah, literally between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Again, just look at all this control that the blue team has right now. MuteAce and Salem haven't really been in a close vicinity from each other for like the last like 30 or 20 or so seconds. There you go, that back air again. We'll see on MuteAce's stock, and he's already on his last stock here. And Salem gonna follow suit with his first stock.
Oh my goodness, yeah, blue team looking very solid right now. Koolaid gonna be able to survive that down smash. Makes it back onto the stage. I like that Mars orients himself near the edge to disrupt any edge guards that might happen there too. Oh, the stage spike though. Salem luckily taking a stock. They're going to need a little bit more though in order to bring this game back.
Yep, again, you have to take a one stock at a time in these situations, and Koolaid getting the grab on the platform here. Good early up B there from Salem to avoid any
he almost got down air. Koolaid was in the down air start animation.
He was looking for it, man. Like, Koolaid knows when there's blood in the water, and he's really good at capitalizing on like that. Just further tightening that grip. And
it would be such a good call, too, because he's at such a high percent that he's not going to get much more out of this stock, and they have a stock lead on top of that.
Oh, my goodness, and that's going to kill MuteAce right there, so... Ooh! Oh, okay, there we go.
It's okay, because that stock was, again, like, it was past its expiration date. Okay, this is where things maybe can get a little bit spicy, though. We have Koolaid all the way out there by the platform. Mars doing the best to disrupt that edge guard. Koolaid managing to sneak back on.
Yeah,
Salem?
Again,
yeah.
I was going to say, just Salem and MuteAce just trying to chip away at this lead, but again, just having a hard time getting any sort of stage positioning, because you see the separate 1v1s coming into play here, and again, the team conversion for Mars and Koolaid have been so strong.
Yeah, just look at all that damage racking up on Salem, 109%. That's around the part where we've seen Mars' back airs be killing now.
Yeah, that move's pretty good.
It's been fantastic. Oh my gosh, it leads into bouncing fish, too.
Is there anything this move doesn't do? I want to know where she got these shoes, personally.
That's the real meta, man. Like, I want to equip my main with rocket boots.
That's what she's having.
Oh, perfect crown spacing, actually. Being able to sneak back to that Zaire. Gonna be eating that rocket kick right afterwards, though.
Yeah, so not out of the woods for Salem if he plays his cards right, but he's gonna have to really focus himself on Koolaid. Again, the late hit of that up smash not going to be enough.
Yeah, great DI by Salem going to the corner of the blast zone. He's stuck now on this platform, so all the sharking, he's just trying to touch for base. He wants to visit Smashville. He hasn't been able to. His flight's been delayed up there in the airport.
Yeah, there's a problem at the bus station. Captain's running a little bit late today.
Captain, he shoots to boats, man. There we go. Getting the back air. Mars closing out the game 2. This is a best of 5, right?
It is a best of 3.
Oh, it's a best of 3, okay.
So that is winner's quarters as Mars and Koolaid punching their ticket to guaranteed 5th place at Shine this year. MuteAce and Salem going to take a quick dip in the loser's bracket. And that was a pretty good set, man.
Yeah.
Like, it shows just how, in my opinion, how strong knowing the person you're teaming with pays off. Because I know Salem, and as a resident of Florida, I'm not really personally sure how much him and MuteAce team together, but Mars and Koolaid just looked on just a different level of just focus and execution right there.
Yeah.
So.
In terms of raw comfort, I have a feeling it's because like they fight each other all the time in bracket. And unless I'm mistaken, like they kind of trade sets back and forth a bit too.
Yeah, for the most part, Mars kind of has the upper hand on Koolaid, but they do play very frequently around here. So.
And that's valuable because then you have the read, because people talk about how important communication is in all forms of cooperation, right? But like if you already just kind of know what the other person's going to do, you don't even need to say any words to each other. You just know, oh, he has a back air if I throw to him. Like I know he's going to do it. I don't even need to let him know. Like that sort of thing.
It's a Frozen situation. You're finishing each other's sandwiches.
Yes.
That's very important. So
I also Arrested Development. That's where I know it from.
Yeah, but again, that's only the taste of what we got going on for this Black Sheep pick. We're gonna have a lot of great